It started with nothing more than a small lunch, a few loaves and 2 small fish wrapped in cloth, tucked in the hands of a boy whose name we'll never know. Around him stretched a sea of people, men, women, and children, spread out across the grassy hillside, their faces turned toward Jesus. For hours they had listened to his words, hanging on every sentence, their hearts stirred and their hope renewed. But the men, women, and children had become hungry. The disciples noticed the need and came to Jesus with what seemed like the only solution. Send them away so they can go to the villages and buy food for themselves. But Jesus' reply shocked them. You give them something to eat. Imagine the looks they exchanged: confusion, disbelief. Feed thousands? With what? They quickly did the math, and it didn't add up. That's when Andrew spoke up hesitantly, almost apologetically. There's a boy here with 5 loaves and 2 fish. But what is that for so many? The boy had a choice in that moment. He could keep his lunch. No one would have blamed him. It was his, after all. And what difference could such a small meal possibly make in a crowd this size? But something in his heart must have stirred faith, trust, maybe even a child's simple belief that if Jesus wanted it, it was enough. So he stepped forward and offered it all. No conditions, no holding back. Jesus took the loaves and the fish into his hands. He looked up to heaven and gave thanks. Then he broke the bread and handed it to the disciples. And as they began to pass it out, something impossible happened. The bread didn't run out. The fish didn't run out. Every time they reached into the basket, there was more. The disciples kept walking among the people, handing out food, their eyes wide as they realized what was happening. The crowd ate until no one could eat another bite. Children laughed. Men leaned back with full bellies. Women smiled at the abundance before them. And when it was all over, Jesus told his disciples, "Gather the leftovers so nothing is wasted." They filled 12 baskets of food from a lunch that had fit in a boy's hands. Comment, God provides, if you understand that it's not the size of the gift that makes it powerful. It's your willingness to place it in the hands of Jesus. Maybe it's time to stop saying, it's too little to matter. Because in his hands, the small becomes great, and what you think is ordinary can become the miracle that feeds thousands.